Welcome, guys, and this is the bus. I'm going to be basically reviewing the economy mode on the bus, which is similar to Euro Truck Simulator. If you played Euro Truck Simulator, it's where you run your own business within the game. Okay, so basically the start off is you create yourself a username. So I'm just going to call myself John Smith. You know he does the best bitter. John Smith. Was that John Smith? I'm not too sure, actually. I'm not a big beer drinker, so company name. So I'm calling it John's Buzzes. I'm not John. My name's not John, so I'll call it John Buses. John Bus. That'll do. Okay, so John Bus as the company name. You can think of something a bit better, but I'm not really going to worry about that too much. So I'm going to put admin at johnsbus.com for the email address. It doesn't have to be a real email address. You just say that there. You're not going to receive spam from the game or anything like that. So you can do the tutorial. I have done a bit of the tutorial myself, so I'm going to just get started without it. And we can load in. So first of all, what we need to do is we need to go to we need to rent our offices. You haven't rented it yet, so we need to go to the offices option, and we need to go email and draft an email, basic inquiry, introducing yourself. So this is the email you're sending. I would like to introduce myself. My name is John Smith. I'm manager director of John's Bus, and I am the processor of building my own bus company, if I can read. For reason, I am writing to ask whether you can provide me with contracts. Send email. So that email was sent. So finances. You haven't got any finances at the moment. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to rent an office space. So we're going to basically sign a contract for an office space. Single parking space. And also we are going to basically go for liability insurance as well. So we've done all that straight away. Now what we need to do, we've got our office. So I'm going to basically come out of the game, and we're going to go into our office. Well, look at this beautiful office, look. There's our CEO's office. Okay, let's sit in the chair. Okay, so we've rented the office. These are the goals, what we need to do. We need to take out a starter loan. So to do that, we go to finances, and we go to loans. Now we're going to do a 250,000 euro loan at 7%. We'll pay 4,468.33 interest over 60 months. That's not interest, actually. That's how much it is per month. £4,000 back per month. So, okay, so monthly rate. First rate is 1,070. I'm not going to go into all that with you, thingy. You can get into the loan if you want to, but I wouldn't advise it, unless you want to obviously be in debt by the time you finish. So now what we need to do is we need to get a vehicle. So we're going to go to vehicles. You can buy a new vehicle for 250,000, but it's not recommended. Look through the second-hand vehicles. I'm going to go for a simple vehicle, 29,000. We've got a Scania Citywide LF 11M 2 doors, which is plenty big enough. It's 30,000. It'll get us started. You can't hire people straight away. You need to get your reputation up to 30 at least. And to do that, you need to do some routes. So first of all, you go to orders, actually employees. So first of all, you need to assign the vehicle to, let's have a look. Right, delivery first. So the vehicle will be delivered in a few days. So what you need to do is you need to go to your calendar. Apologies for that. And go to skip time to when that event happens. Okay, you received a new email. Check your inbox. So we got a new email. Transport Company, Berlin. Your inquiry regarding orders. Hello, John Smith. Thank you for your inquiry. Yada, yada, yada. We have a few orders for you to start with. You'll receive a smaller route to prove yourself. Okay, that's fine. So, prove ourselves. Calendar. Okay, so now we want to basically skip to get our vehicle. There we go. We've received our vehicle now. What we need to do is go to the vehicle and assign a driver. No, actually, we don't. We need to actually get an order first. So, orders. Single orders, you can't do permanent or lines yet. So what I recommend to do is to start off small. I went and did the 4 one first of all, and that increased my reputation quite high. You have to do, so where it says the number there on screen, you have to do 4 routes of this thingy. So you'll just go round and round 4 times. Bear that in mind. Okay. So, yeah. So once you've done that, basically we're going to accept the order. Okay, accepted the order. What do we do next? We need to assign the order to a driver and a bus. So you go to Order Manager, select the date when the actual order is due, select the bus. Okay, select the bus and select the driver, which is John Smith, which is my fictitious character. No relation to the beer tycoon at all, promise. And that's that. So what we need to do next is we need to go to orders, and we need to basically, no, we're going to need to go to calendar, go to the order because it doesn't start until the 8th, and we can click start tour. It will ask you if you want to start from the depot or from the first stop. My always recommendation with this is to start from the first stop. Reason for that is you will have a long distance to travel normally to get to the first stop. So let's start off with that. I'm going to take you through a bit of the bus as well, how to start the bus up. You can't colour the bus yet. I don't know why that is. I'm sure as soon as you get a workshop later on in the game, you will be able to decorate the bus how you want to. I am already working through my own thingy, but this is the bus. It's a very simple, nice looking small bus. Okay, so I'm going to close the door. Okay, so to do that, what I did was I've got a Stream Deck, and I purchased buttons that I could just program to open doors, close doors. So there you go. So now we're going to go to the computer. I press number 9 if you're using a keyboard. Press number 9 on your keyboard. Enter this. You'll enter the pin at the top, which is 8923. And then next, you'll enter the line number, which is 245. And then the tour, which is 11. Then click start. Open the bus, and we'll start taking on passengers. I'm not too sure how I just opened that, but it's a bit of a problem because I don't know how to close it. I don't know how to close the door. Right, give me a second, guys. Okay, I figured that out finally. So what I did was, when I pressed there, you just press there again to close it. Okay, so we ain't got no passengers. but we are early. We're running late now, so let's close the door and continue on. So I'm first of all going to press G for the air conditioner, and then turn the light switch on because it is foggy. Okay, and let's go. Now, I am using something called Tobii Eye Tracker 5, which allows me to track my head movements left and right. So you might not have that feature. If you haven't, you can just use like arrow keys, left and right, or you can use controller. Completely compatible with a controller. So we're going to get to our first bus stop. So the steering wheel I am using is the Moser R3 with the the big truck wheel.
Hi. Moin, ich brauche einen Fahrschein.
Okay, so I'm going to basically serve the customer. So they want to go to ABC, single ticket, and they want to pay £4.40, pay by card. No, card. There we go.
Hallo, eine 24-Stunden-Karte bitte.
Okay, so he wants to go to ABC. I'm going to close the door. 24 hours, and he wants to pay by cash. It will say if they want a receipt. Remember to press that. You can go back through the menus and get a receipt later on. It's not an issue at all. Right, so let's continue on. So we are basically running late. How I'll show you that is basically it says -1. That means basically we're behind. If it says plus, then it's early. However, if it says plus, like 12 minutes or something like that, you don't have to wait around. You can press escape and use the time lapse option, which will skip to the future, to where you can actually just like leave, load passengers and leave.
Guten Tag. Eine Fahrkarte bitte?
So,
Moin.
she brought me all the piggyback money. 350 AB, 2 single ticket, right, cash.
Danke.
Hi, ich hätte gerne einen Fahrschein.
£10, the 10 pence change, AB, 24-hour ticket. There we go.
S- und U-Bahnhof Friedrichstraße. Endhaltestelle. Bitte aussteigen. Terminus. Please leave the bus here.
Okay guys, we're coming to the end of the route. Round this corner is the very last part of the route. Nearly rear-ended that car then. There you go. So basically, I got 8% increased reputation, 89% overall satisfaction. It will now say on here if you want to basically drive back to your bus depot. You can do if you want. It takes a little while, but you get to know where your depot is. Your depot normally on the map is somewhere around this location, somewhere here. Well, it was for me, so I don't know if it is still the same. But otherwise, you just press escape and then tour. And that will basically take you back to your offices. We can look on the map to see where we are exactly. It might be different places around the map that has these locations, but I know mine was somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Look, I was close. We was around here. It's just over there, so it's about the same place. I don't know if they have different locations. So we're gonna take you through the next stage of the mission, which isn't much different really. So you're gonna basically so reach 30%. That's what you got to do to get to the next stage. So what I might do is I might leave the video here. Give me a like if you enjoyed the video, guys. I want to basically show you how to repair the vehicle first of all before we leave. So bodywork, any damage you do to the vehicle, you will have to repair, unfortunately. Seats, any seat damage or anything like that. And as you can see, there is something wrong with the vehicle. So we're going to need to use an external workshop to repair it. 120. You send the vehicle away for repairs, and you have to wait 24 hours to get your vehicle back. So you can't do anything then for another day or so. You have to wait for your vehicle to come back. So you can skip to the event now. Your vehicle is then delivered. Next thing to do is go to your orders and take another order and keep going until this reaches over 30%. Once this reaches over 30%, basically, I'll be doing another video on the next stage once you hit 30%. So hopefully you like the video, guys. Let me know in the down below what you would have called your bus company and what you think to the video. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Until then, guys, thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.